All right, welcome in everybody to Thursday's edition of Daily Bread, coming at you live right at 11:30 on the East Coast. The perfect time to be tapping in for the MLB plays of the day. We got a few teams on a break, but we still got a 10 plus game slate to be breaking down for you today. It is Christmas Eve for the Premier League. The only reason I'm saying that is because we got Crystal Palace and Arsenal playing tomorrow, so for all our diehard fans will suck it up and watch it, but all the good stuff comes Saturday. So make sure you're tapped in, followed, subscribed, liked, and retweeted to make sure you never miss an episode day in and day out from the top spot on YouTube, home of the number one subs. We're powered and sponsored by the Wise Guys Diamond Club. We appreciate you if you would DM there and get in as soon as possible. We're on Twitter. The link is up in the title. Hop over to YouTube if you want to be with Chad, Liam. We got Cassius coming back, maybe because his White Sox are making some noise, and Jer as usual. So we got our chat filled up. They're ready to drop their best bets, make fun of Sosa or myself, whatever the hell they want to do. But how you doing today on this Thursday?
Oh, man, feeling great. Another good day. Profits straight up. I think it's 6 straight. So just trying to keep the train rolling. Not 6 straight, I'm sorry. Saturday, I was terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 5 of the last, or 6 of the last 7 days in profit. Just been positive, man. Attacking these parlays a little bit, giving the people, I guess, their fun wins. Yeah, just it's been a great week. We're going to continue to build on it as we move forward to the real cookout starting tomorrow and Saturday, and then the NFL in a couple of weeks. So, I'm just very excited about it.
Yeah, sure. The chat is popping off. We had Jer saying his Padres are busting everyone's up parlays. I'm liking that with the Cardinals' future to win the Central. So hopefully they can get one more through today. Cardinals get both. I believe they'd be leading the Central today. Henry, you already know Sis well. Some player props today. Think you're 6-1 on the parlay for baseball post the All-Star game break. So you gotta be tapped in and stayed in because he usually reveals that as the last play of the day.
Yes, sir.
D-Rock tapping back in with us. We appreciate you, D-Rock. Make sure to follow him on Twitter. Same as that YouTube name right there. We got Toby with us again.
I'm glad Toby understands the difference between a value play. I'm just grateful for him stating it like that. It's value, bro. Like Eddie, it's just
Snell was on another level.
He ran into a buzzsaw. Nothing you can do about that one.
Cy Snell last night, man.
Motherfucker turned into Sandy fucking Koufax, bruh. What the fuck was that? He just came out of nowhere. That shit was crazy. Just cooking.
Bet this guy will star that comment because we'll definitely be getting into that game today. But Sosa, from last night, anything you see, anything you learn, anything you want to discuss?
Seattle handle business. Shout out to them. The Dodgers handle business. Shout out to them. The Toronto Blue Jays seem to have turned the corner, bro. They're looking like a consistent baseball team all of a sudden. I'm scared.
They lost yesterday, though.
Well, I mean, Guerrero's on his longest hit streak of his career. He's 14 games straight. He's looking like a guy out here, man. He is. He's looking like a guy. I can't even stunt. Just the Angels. Wow, what a terrible organization. What a terrible fucking organization.
My biggest thing was, I know you watched this MLS match last night, Sosa. The Crew and Montreal went into a rain delay. It was like 2 hours plus.
Yeah.
The Crew were up 1-0 at the 75th minute. After the rain delay, they lost 2-1. They just packed that shit up, man. But other than that, not too much out there. The Phils got a nice 8th inning from Castellanos, who finally got one deep. So, I got to be rocking the Wheeler jersey today. Another solid outing from him. We got Thor on the mound today for the Phils. We got a lot of the pitchers showing up and the players from the trade deadline because Marsh is going to be in the starting lineup at center as well. So let's just get into today's plays.
How excited are you for Syndergaard to make his debut.
I mean, we're kind of just fighting for the spot to play the Braves or the Padres at this point. So really the way we're looking at it.
All right.
With that third wild card spot, that's really the best they can do because I don't think they can jump either of those two.
All right, because you already know I have a play ready in your game off top already.
All right, let's hear it.
We're gonna go with Victor Robles to get a stolen base at plus 240. We are familiar with how terrible Syndergaard is on the bump, allowing base runners to just have their way. So that's what we're gonna lead with today. Victor Robles, over half a stolen base at plus 240. Don't be afraid. The value's there, and you just have to continue to exploit the markets that can be when this guy's on the mound. Obviously, we would have cashed out the other night, but obviously he got traded. So first start, I expect that to be continued. It's not going to make his delivery quicker to home plate, and again, the value is there. So that's where we're at. That's the first play for the day. Victor Robles.
Yeah, so just talking money line, run line, and total. It's a tough one here because this is the second juiciest Thor has been so far this season. You have to go back to his third start when they faced Baltimore. I think he's laying a minus 255. He's laying a minus 212. He has one minus 185, but all the rest he's been around the minus 150 to a plus number. I think that's just a little bit too much in a first start for him here, but the Nationals factor with Despino on the mound today. It's kind of where it's a neutralizing force. If you like the Phils here, I think you just have to go and back their team total at 5.5 at plus 114. That's the way I would back the Phils today if you had to. Personally, I'm not going to be on him. I'm going to be watching him how he makes his first start. But where are we going for play number 2?
Play number 2 for me comes in the San Diego Padres Rockies game, and what we're going to do is we're going to go with the San Diego Padres team total. I think they ride high, and then when we get a 4.5 after what they did last night, I think that this lineup could really be elite. I'm not disputing the fact that they're going to be good. They have a very good chance of being elite. They're facing Freeland. To get the Padres team total at over 4.5, not a whole 5, especially after we saw the way they just obliterated Cool last night. I think that's a trend that could very much continue. We're going to go San Diego Padres over 4.5. They remade their lineup in a matter of 24 hours, and they got they got a guy in Soto who I believe is highly motivated based on how much he was getting pitched around, and we saw last night he got walked immediately. So that's something that you just gotta weather the storm. He's weathered it. Now he's on a team with actual production and protection in the lineup. I firmly expect for San Diego's offense to really take an upward turn here. Over 4.5, minus 122. San Diego Padres team total, second play of the day.
I like it. So let's get back to one of the early comments, and it's the first game on the slate. I believe it starts in just about 50 minutes. So Bet the Sky asked us the Brewers minus 1.5 is juice. Do we like it here? They're trying to bounce back after losing. I think it's 3 straight tough ones to the Pirates late. And Rory saying don't trust the Brewers. Chad saying the first 5. Jerry saying don't touch them. Are you on the chat side of not backing them here? Or what's your thoughts?
I'm scared to take the Brewers as well. I mean, I know
Road too. It's a road wood day.
I know Woodruff's been solid.
Not on the road,
but like I said, yeah, I'm veering away from it. There's no way that a Brewers team should be at minus 270. I don't give a fuck how good they've been or how much they lead. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit.
1.5 games.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. If anything, it would be a Brewers play, but me personally, I'm not betting it. No, sir. I'm not betting that
one. Yeah, it's a tough one here. O'Neal Cruz, fire. Brian Reynolds, great. Brian Harris looks like he's a little bit banged up. Don't know how much more. You just got to be contrarian and just not worry about the Pirates at this point. Just back the young guys to show up, but at least they're fun to watch, especially Cruz. He's solid.
Absolutely.
Brewers team total over. I just don't think you force it in the early games. Here, surprised Reynolds didn't get moved, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm pretty shocked myself, to be totally honest with you.
The price was probably a little too high. And he's been injured on and off the season, so teams probably don't want to give up too much.
We're dangerous. Get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody worried about them. They stink.
Cassius, all right, let's get to the White Sox game. I told you he came up because he had some White Sox stuff to talk about today. Cueto on the bump. What do you like here, if anything?
White Sox. I have somebody in a parlay that's going to be part of it. I like Cueto, and I think Chicago does have a run in them, but it's a stay away for me right now. I do believe that they win the game. To go for the money line being at -138, not necessarily it. I do believe that Tim Anderson has a good game. And he's been very solid as of recently. He's just been, like I said, he's just been ripping the cover off the ball. He's on a 9-game hit streak. He's got multiple hits in like 4 of his last 7. He's just been knocking the ball around the park. I like him today. I do think that Chicago's the better team in the matchup here, but it's a stay away for me personally. Sorry, I can't go crazy.
Yeah, the White Sox are just playing a little bit too much juice for me to be backing them here, but I definitely like the spot with Cueto with that 1.7 ERA on the road in his 6 starts. The squad is 5-1 overall, and you have the Rangers coming off a sweep getting swept at home to the O's. You got really just have a travel day. It's really the only factor that you have that's going against the White Sox here, and to go and back up Cassius's lefties numbers. The White Sox, they're only 11-11 overall against lefties, 12-9 to the over, but they're hitting 0.273 versus 0.259 on the season. But Sosa, what else we got? And then I'll give out my plays. And
I got one
parlay.
I got the parlay for the people. That's all I got right now. That's all I got left. That's all I got left. So if we can run through what you got.
The parlay. Everyone wants to parlay.
Oh, Lord Jesus. All right. So it's 4 legs today. Just like yesterday. We're going to go Christian Yelich, 2+ total bases. Paul Goldschmidt, 2+ total bases. Trey Turner to record a hit. Manny Machado to record a hit. Plus 600 is what we're at today. Plus 6. We're going with a dart with a bit of a dart, but I do love the matchups. Goldie back in the lineup. Yelich, great matchups today. Great matchup today. Goldschmidt, obviously, that's in game 1. You can go game 1 or game 2. I think he tattoos the ball against the Cubs today, especially being at the crib. Trey Turner is Trey Turner. He's been wildly consistent, and Machado. I think Machado's in the best lineup he's ever been in his entire career. People forget too that he was in a hell of a lineup when he was in Baltimore when they had.
Buck as the manager.
They had Adam Jones and Chris Davis. People forget.
Don't talk about Chris Davis like he was.
No, listen.
Was that PED season?
Hold on. Buck? Was he not in that lineup?
Striking out, unless it was the one season where he hit 40 bombs.
No, listen, that's what I'm talking about. Manny was in that lineup, and then he got traded that season. So again, this is the best lineup we ever seen Machado in. I think Machado goes crazy.
JJ Hardy was the shortstop. Look at that.
I liked him at shortstop too. He's really
Adam Wieters, I'm pretty sure, was the catcher.
Matt Wieters.
Matt Wieters. Thank you.
Yes, sir. But
God, I got all this dumb ass shit in my brain for no reason that Matt Wieters will never come in handy, but it's stored up there.
Remember, they were making the playoffs, bro. They were good.
That was when Buck was the manager.
That's a good Baltimore team. So you know the vibes.
So do you remember? Forget it was during NBA season. You said if you ever seen you give out a parlay on the show that you're being held against your will.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Times change.
I didn't want to tell anyone.
That's why I was shaking my head. I'm not trying to scare you guys off the bet. It was just that exact fact where we used to be very anti-parlay, and then now it's a daily feature. It can be when you're 6-1. You can change my mind. I can still shake my head.
It's just one a day. Nothing
I
crazy.
can still shake my head for fun.
All right, fair enough.
No Dodgers played today. Wow.
I mean, that's a given, man. But the run line at -128, don't really want to do that to the people. Just trying to make sure that we give the people unbiased information.
Well, we're going to go with the one play only to get the soccer slate ready for tomorrow. Last 3 starts, people are talking about the matchup in New York tonight. So, I'll be betting on the Braves versus the Mets, where you basically got it at an even pick 'em here. Carrasco hasn't given up a run over his past 3, 13-7 overall this season, 8-3 at home. The squad is overall. You got a Kyle Wright night. As much as you guys don't maybe want to give him credit, sub-3 ERA. The team is 15-5 overall. In his past 3 is a 2.75, giving up 2 runs in each of his past 3 starts here. Where do you think I'm going here? It's going to be with the Braves on the money line tonight. I don't think the Mets get it through. I think Carrasco finally comes back down to earth. I'm not riding the hot hand there. The Braves bounce back after a loss last night. We're taking them on the money line at +107.
And that'll be it for the day.
Sure, we got a nice little head-to-head. Got to go against the grain here.
Hey, man, remember the last time you did
cooking too well.
Remember the last time you did this, Jur. Remember the last time you did this 2 days ago.
That was against you, though.
You lost.
Me. But that was against you.
Oh, he's about to lose again, respectfully.
No one's hotter than you right now in the MLB, so it's pretty – he picked a bad time. Jur's usually solid with us, and he rocked with you the 2 of the other day.
It's more luck than locks. You mean more luck than locks is all. That's where I'm at with things. I just keep getting lucky.
He posts the picks on the show. How much more do you want him to do?
Watch the show.
Give him the phone number. Maybe he'll text you.
Jesus Christ, man. It's more luck than locks, man. We're here for the people. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Just fuck the death row. We got you. Line as well, Toby, so you can be rocking that angle as well.
You know the deal. You know what I'm
saying? It is what it is, man. It happens. Was there fucking more than 2,000 MLB games a season? It's bound to happen. We got the best time of the year right around the corner with college football in 23 days. JD posted a 50-minute episode today.
And we appreciate JD and we appreciate T-Mac.
Sorry, T-Mac. We just like to be sarcastic.
We're just fucking with you, bro.
We like to have a good time.
We're here to win. You know what I mean?
But yeah, JD, 50-minute episode on the Big 12, broke down every single team you needed to go to. And then at the 23-minute mark, an announcement you can't miss because you'll be seeing him again live during the entire college football season. So tap into that play and tap into that video to see what he's got cooking for you.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, Sosa will be back at you live tomorrow. Nice little Friday fun day episode. Maybe we'll do British accents or something since it's the Premier League is back day.
I've been practicing.
Liga is back. Liga 1 is back. Serie A, since they're Italian, they take their good old time with a lot of things. They're back next week. But other than that, we'll be back tomorrow. We appreciate everyone tapping in, especially T-Mac with this first one. Don't make it your last one. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Stop betting